Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Lisa Bedeau. Breaking news out of South Fargo today. Police say a fire at an apartment complex last night was caused by someone trying to build a meth lab. It happened at the Boulder Ridge Apartments near 52nd Avenue. Police say the fire started in the apartment. The suspect ran out to the garage to try and put the fire out and then took off. Police say they know who that suspect is and they are actively looking for him. Firefighters responded to a fire call last night and spent more than 5 hours there on the scene. Much of the time they were going in and out of the building and that garage unit wearing gas masks. People living in the area have also told us that there was a horrible smell coming from one of the ground level apartments. It appears an argument over a girl led to murder in Crookston, Minnesota. 18-year-old Daniel Gonzalez Jr. was formally charged this morning with second-degree murder for allegedly shooting his friend in the head and killing him. 18-year-old Juan Morales died yesterday afternoon after being life-flighted from Crookston to a Fargo hospital. According to court records, Morales accused Gonzalez of fooling around with his girlfriend. Then they got into a fist fight before Gonzalez allegedly shot Morales twice in the head at this Crookston apartment. He also hit Morales in the head with the handle of his pistol several times after shooting him. Police say Gonzalez admitted to them that he shot his friend. Gonzalez remains in jail without bond. The North Dakota Department of Corrections is looking for 2 women who escaped from the state hospital in Jamestown. Officials say 33-year-old Natoni Dakota and 28-year-old Valinda Tydal escaped last night shortly before 9 from a fenced outdoor enclosure area at the facility. Dakota was serving a sentence for a probation violation and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle and is considered an escaped inmate. She has ties to the Belcourt and Fargo areas. Tyndall is currently on probation for an escape that happened last year. She has ties to the Bismarck area. If you see either of them, officials say do not approach them, but instead call 911. Sounds like we're going to heat things up as we move into the weekend. Already feeling pretty warm. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn to see what we can expect as we start off our weekend.
Yeah, we're seeing plenty of sunshine across the area, just a touch of haze in many areas, but a lot of that sun getting on through, warming us up into the 80s in most locations. We're at 83 here in the Fargo-Moorhead area, hanging on to 79 for Thief River Falls as well as in Detroit Lakes, 81 Bemidji, Wadena, Fergus Falls, and in the Devil's Lake area. We're going to continue to warm on up because we don't have a cloud in the sky. Again, just a little bit of haze out there. Most of the heavy smoke is nowhere near our area and don't anticipate any as we head through today and tomorrow. May see a little bit more as we wrap up the weekend and head on into next week. But today, with no clouds, no precipitation, lots of sunshine out there. If you are spending lots of time outdoors, make sure you're using plenty of sunscreen and make sure you're drinking plenty of water as well. And probably a good idea to use some of that bug spray in addition to that. Today, hot, getting up to at least 87. We may touch 90 here in Fargo, and I think we do get into the 90-degree temperatures as we head through your Saturday. A chance for a few storms and more storms to talk about as we head through the rest of the next 7 days, and we'll detail that coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Robert. A 49-year-old Grand Forks man is dead after rolling his pickup in north-central North Dakota early this morning. Troopers say the driver missed a curve on Highway 281 near Rock Lake around 6 a.m. They say when he tried to swerve back onto the road, the pickup rolled. The man was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the vehicle. His name will be released after all of his family is notified. A Fargo man caught distributing child pornography is going to prison for 16 years. A Cass County District Judge also ordered Devin Reed today to a lifetime of supervised release after he serves that prison sentence. Reed pled guilty in February, admitting to having and distributing child pornography. Investigators started looking into Reed after getting a tip from Google and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Police say Reed used a Gmail account to trade child porn with other people across the country. It's Friday, so let's take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say Warren Misovich is wanted for failure to appear on reckless endangerment, fleeing a police officer, and shoplifting charges. His picture's on your TV screen right now. Call police if you know where he is. Crowds gathered at the South Carolina State House this morning to watch as the Confederate flag was taken down. South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley walked onto the front steps of the State House, flanked by the temporary pastor at Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston. 2 former South Carolina governors, and the mayor of Charleston. Shortly after the ceremony, the flag was taken to the South Carolina Confederate Relic and Military Museum, where it will now reside. Actor Omar Sharif, who rose to fame for his roles in Lawrence of Arabia and Dr. Zhivago, has died at the age of 83. He passed away in Cairo this afternoon after suffering a heart attack. He was known to be suffering from Alzheimer's disease. Sharif was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in 1962 for his work in Lawrence of Arabia, a movie that many say launched him to stardom. If you're looking for some fun this weekend, one of the region's longest running county fairs is off and running in the Northern Valley. The Polk County Fair is underway right now in fertile Minnesota and runs through Sunday. There are all kinds of free attractions for the kids and, of course, all kinds of food vendors and rides, along with some great grandstand entertainment.
You bet. 115 years it's been around. It's been in fertile every year, all those years except for 2 years.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You guys have a good admission price.
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. We do charge a couple bucks if you want to park on the ground, but Fertile is a small town, so you can park on the streets if you want to walk in.
If you'd like more information on the full lineup of events at the Polk County Fair, we have it listed for you online. Just go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. And don't forget, this weekend, Wheel of Fortune is coming to Fargo, and you could be a contestant. The Wheelmobile event will take place during 2 special days of contestant searches. The event is sponsored by the Shooting Star Casino and will take place at Shields Arena this weekend. That's the 11th and 12th. I'll be out there on Sunday afternoon at 1, so say hi to me if you're out there. If you want more details, another look at the schedule, just head to our website, valleynewslive.com. You'll see a large banner at the top of the page that says the Wheelmobile is coming. Just click on that.